What is up, everybody? In today's video, we are giving these little turds a brand new home. We're going to be setting them up. I already set up the sand over here for you guys. As you can see, I rinsed it out. Figured you guys didn't care to see that, because I mean, who wants to watch sand rinsing? As you can see in the corner of the reptile room, there's the new turtle table for the baby turtles. Well, box turtles underneath. And then you got the red foot and a baby box turtle with the lamp. And all this area's got to have a basking light, guys. All this area's got to have a basking light, guys. I'm just waiting for it. It's on back order right now. I'm waiting for the stand so I can stand it up over the turtle areas, but don't worry, they will be okay for now. But yeah, so as you guys can see, like I said, I already put the sand in. Figured you guys wouldn't want to see that, but I figured you guys would want to see the decoration process of the turtle house, of the snapping turtle pins. And as you can see, I already have all the stuff rinsed off, ready to go. We're going to set this up for these two baby snappers. Nice little basking platforms here. You can find them at your local Walmart or wherever you prefer to get your little basking platforms. I like these ones from Walmart because they're pretty solid, and I know people are going to give me a hard time for this, but most importantly, they're cheap. They're non-expensive. Now next, we are going to install some flat stones. I'm going to put these in corners because what I want to do with these is the filters are going to sit on these. So some important lessons for you guys if you're going to set up your own little turtle habitats like this, or any kind of tank system. Hold on one second. Any sort of tank system like this where you guys are going to put sand in it. I got some important ideas for you guys to follow with that. Now, I say important because I made this mistake. Don't follow my footsteps and learn from my mistake. So my mistake was the best filters you can really get for turtles, aquatic turtles, are these filters. The problem with these filters, though, as you can see, is they are bottom resting filters. So in order to operate efficiently, if it actually will fit, it sits on the bottom of the tank. Okay, like so. Now that is how it operates. They sit on the bottom and they filter. That's why I'm putting the flat stones in there, because learn from my mistake. I made a mistake. I was originally setting these up just sitting on the bottom, and my mistake was, what does a bottom filter do when the bottom is sand? Sucks up the sand. It was constantly clogging the filter, guys. So, learn from my mistake. Do this. Boom. Set up off the sand. It'll still filter, and you don't have to worry about the sand clogging your filter. Now, also, learn from my mistake with this. The sand. Very important. You pick the right sand. I'm an idiot. The first time I ever set up a tank, and here's the heater, guys, but I will explain here in a second why I'm doing this. The heaters are pretty simple, guys. Just put a heater in, boom, bada boom, good to go. Beautiful. Well, actually, for symmetry purposes, let's move this one over here, like so. And then we'll put the filter down here. That way all my cords are running from one area on these tanks. But anyway, back to what I was saying. Important thing, guys, to know when you're setting up these tanks. I actually moved that like that. A little asymmetrical, but hey, it works. Get the right sand. I learned that the hard way. The first time I ever did this was actually with the water dragons. I love sand. You can use gravel if you want, but gravel can be very dangerous. I don't like using gravel, especially for little turtles like this, because they have a high possibility of eating it. and they're going to forage. Whereas if they eat a little tiny bit of sand, it's fine. It'll clear out. Obviously, don't let them eat a ton of sand. If you can, like I will be doing, feed them either on the flat rocks on the bottom or on the basking platforms like I will be doing. That would be your best options for that. Now, like I was saying, I'm not going to put any plants in this thing. Oh, my bad. Sand. If you put little pebbles, they have a higher chance of eating the pebbles, and it will block them up and it could really hurt them. So I like to use sand. But my mistake was I just grabbed sand, like terrarium sand. And I know a lot of you are probably going, you idiot, blah, blah, blah. Yeah, I know. I know it now. There is a huge difference between terrarium sand and aquarium sand. Big difference. Aquarium sand is basically natural sand that's found near the ocean and stuff like that. It's waterable. It can go in water and it's fine. Terrarium sand, on the other hand, believe it or not, a lot of more modern terrarium sand is actually calcium based. It dissolves with the water. I found that out again with my water dragons. Besides clogging the filters because I wasn't putting a flat rock down, it was dissolving all of the sand and making it to where it was like a goop on the bottom. It wasn't sand no more, it was a goo. And it was just gnarly and bad. So yeah, learn from my mistakes. It was bad. Now, like I said, pretty bad, pretty gnarly. I'm going to fill this up, guys. And then I'm going to actually let it sit overnight. And don't worry. Let me actually, here, you guys look at them for a second. I'm going to use some of this as well as some other turtle-friendly products to condition the water. But this is ReptiSafe. It makes tap water safer. Out here, don't have to worry about it a whole lot because, you know, we live out in the country. But a lot of the bigger cities, they add a lot more to your water, including fluorides and stuff that can actually be harmful for your reptiles and stuff. So like I said, I use the ReptiSafe, and I will be using this on the water. So here, like this, you just do like a drop or two. It says a drop or two per gallon. But I will be using that on this. I'm going to go ahead and fill this up, and then I'm going to let it sit overnight, and then I will be back to you guys. Okay? I will see you in a little bit. And we're back, guys. Sorry about that. We got it set up. They sat a night or two. And unfortunately, I went ahead and added the babies in because, well, that one, Razor there, couldn't wait. I'm shining a light so you guys can see better. Don't worry, there is a light coming. Like I said before, it is back ordered. So I'm just waiting on getting that stand and getting it set up. By the time next video rolls out, you guys will see this beautiful light over here. So these guys have beautiful lights, but as you can see, they are doing very well already. They're digging it and loving life. A couple days without a light, it won't hurt them. I'm actually going to be adding some fish to these. So maybe next time when you guys see the light, you also see some fish in here. And yeah, I know, before anyone says anything, I know putting fish in there, not a very, some people consider not a smart idea, considering baby snappers, but that is the whole point of me adding fish, is they are feeder fish for these guys to get them some things to chase and to dig on. And as you can see, they are digging it, loving life, happy as can be. And yeah, no, there, he's already been burrowing in the sand and swimming around like a crazy man. He's loving it. But yeah, no, I had to move him because he actually got out, broke out of his little temporary tub. He's doing a good job of showing you how snapping turtles can stretch their necks out. Pardon me. But yeah, no, he broke out, so I was like, you know what? I didn't have the camera on me at the time. I was like, oh, gotta go ahead and move these guys in. And then let's go over here. The little one, I don't know if you guys can see him very well. He's hiding there. He's digging, living in, or hiding in the little corner pocket right now. But yeah, no, guys. Like I said, got these guys all set up. Yeah. And we got them all good to go, and they're ready to go. And these tanks are mainly, guys, by the way, these tanks are mainly for me, for keeping an eye on them, making sure they get fed. These are not their permanent homes. They are actually gonna, when they get older and bigger, they're gonna get a giant pond in the middle of the reptile house to themselves, with fish, obviously. But just for these guys and this nice big old pond in the center of the reptile house. But for now, I wanted to make something quick and easy that I could I could feed them, I could watch them, I could make sure they're doing good, and I can make sure they're getting fed properly, and they're getting all the essentials they need to get healthy, fat, and big. Well, not too fat, but you know what I mean. But no, yeah, so that's basically a quick set for baby turtles you can do. Total, I think, with all the supplies, maybe about $50 per tank setup. So maybe $100, not even $100, guys. I mean, like, I had this filter, so that was free. But $20 for one filter, $15 for each of those. It's not expensive, guys. You guys can set up a baby aquatic turtle house. Pretty simple and straightforward. But next time we will, in the next video I'm going to be showing you guys, we're going to be actually finishing and redoing these crazy critters' house. So the pond will be up and running. I know it's been sitting there for a while, but I'll finally get that finished. I'll have you guys watching as I do that, and get these guys their new little rundown and good to go, and get them ready and house all set up and beautified. And here soon, I got big news for you guys. Here soon, we are actually getting a small, well, not small, but Raylan, Sheila, the two Tegus, and then Odin and Freya, the two Sulcatas. Don't worry, they're not going together, it's going to be split. We are buying a building, a small building here, and that I'm going to put on the property, that we are going to actually set them up with a home inside of, and I'm going to take you guys through that, and it's going to be awesome because it's going to be huge, and got to decorate it and build it and make it look like a jungle on the Tegu side and a savanna on the turtle side. But anyway, I hope you guys enjoyed the video. Not very long video, maybe a little bit of talking about snapping turtles. But either way, I hope you guys enjoy. Have a good one. And as always, I will see you on the next one. Have a good one, guys.